Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Your Gun Doctor here. Season 5 has finally arrived and the patch notes are there. Kind of excited for the new POIs. Kind of disappointed for no further weapon changes, at least not in the patch notes. You never know what they secretly did and didn't tell us. Hope that we'll get something along the seasons. But let's go through the patch notes, discover what they have to offer for us today, and well, get either disappointed or absolutely blasted away by whatever expectations you had. Timestamps are, as always, in the description below. Jump to where you would like to be. First, the map updates. We're going to get Mobile Broadcast Station. These POIs can be found in a variety of locations of Verdansk, differing from match to match to keep on area from being signal boosted by the rewards they offer. See what they're all about by going closer to them, but sure to keep your head tuned out the broadcast each one emits. So they seem like pretty much satellites, the same as the satellites were. So it's the same concept, exactly the same concept, more or less, as it seems to me. And what I'm scared about is we keep this for 2 weeks and then it's gone again. Hopefully it will stay forever. Redacted has gone off the grid and reports suggest Redacted is doing Redacted in Verdansk. What? We do not know. This is an unauthorized Redacted that could jeopardize our Redacted in discovering and stopping Stitch. New Gulag Rush. Based on the classic Black Ops 2 map, this layout is compromised of the main speedball area. This looks pretty good. Not sure how much people will like it, because realistically people already were okay with the last Gulag, but I knew a huge portion of the community still wants the very first Gulag back. I'll say this though, the first Gulag was the worst one. I just corner jumped right or left side, 50-50 chance, pre-shot, and I won the Gulag. It was really stupid. Then again, the weapon choice in the first Gulag with the super zoom scoops and everything was kind of stupid. That being said, I do prefer Gulag where you actually have to fight for victory and not just throw a stun left or right lane and then you win, throw a grenade left or right lane and then you win, or some other shenanigan. I prefer Gulag that takes actually skill to win. Even though, yes, there are rats in the Gulag, but then again, ratting in the Gulag is also its own skill as much as you would like to yell at it. Beware of the doors sending you to unexpected locations other than the main room. This may have something to do with those mobile broadcast stations seen around Verdansk. Well, I do like that. The red doors are an intriguing feature. If they take it out, I'm going to be entirely sad. But the red doors should be a more randomized thing and always landing in the rooms. It would be fun if there are more varied locations for the red doors. They really could throw you around the map. Gameplay adjustments. Loot that spawns across Verdansk has been adjusted as follows. New Gulag and in-game lobby loadouts. The sentry gun killstreak can now be found in supply boxes. I don't like that. The sentry gun is not that big of an influence, but it can be very annoying, especially when you have people that are just completely ratting it out and putting it down. Once we pushed some rooftop and they had a trophy system, a sentry gun, and they were just having like C4s and bombs on the ground everywhere. It was crazy. The TAC-9 and the M2 have been added to the loot pool. That's really cool because then you can level up with ground loot even for people that haven't unlocked yet. This is probably the biggest change of them all, the biggest change in the whole patch notes. Players may now detach from an ascender before reaching their destination. That's what we have been asking for so long right now. This is actually an absolute quality of life content change. Good. We're getting the new perks added. Combat Scout, slot 3, yellow. Damaging an enemy briefly highlights and automatically pings them. Tempered, slot 2. Armor plates are reinforced and now absorb 75 damage instead of 50. Only 2 armor plates are needed for an operator to be considered fully armored. That's an interesting perk. Might completely overtake Ghost, because why would I take about Ghost if I could just play it twice really fast in a row? Then again, I don't mind having the 50-50-50, because I do believe that either having High Alert, Restock, or Ghost might be more of an advantage of just having to play twice. I guess the good thing is that you're more conservative on your armor plates because you only need 2 to armor up, so you have 4 armor ups in total with 8 plates, whereas obviously with 3 plates you have less armor ups in total. Oh, cold-blooded, undetected by AI targeting systems and thermal optics, does not trigger high alert warning and negates Combat Scout. So that means everyone is going to play cold-blooded. So we have the Combat Scout perk, which is good, but everyone essentially is going to be playing cold-blooded again. Okay, so one new perk that everyone is going to counter as long as they have the loadout, and a second new perk that's interesting, but I don't see myself playing it. Added a new armor box icon to be differentiate between ammo and armor box. Thank you very much, because it's annoying that you have to pull it out every now and then to check what you have, and if you're too slow to check correctly, then you're going to throw your armor box. Good job. Tiny quality of life update. We talked about it. We're getting the EM2 and the TAC-9, so nothing new on that. The AMP-63 is getting a tiny magazine improvement. It goes from 20 round to 25 round, from 25 to 30 round. Interesting. So there is maybe a chance to play it now with 30 rounds, because that was really a limitation, the 25. 5 more rounds does make a big difference. But all in all, that's it with Season 5. That was our Season 5 that we're getting this time. I said Call of Duty needs a banger. Call of Duty needs banger content. We need huge map changes and everything. There needs to be something done. Like, merely an anti-cheat that they seem to be developing is not good enough. And as it seems, there's not enough. This is not enough in no singular way. I mean, we get these new POIs, but that's one single thing, one single map change. We get mobile broadcast stations that maybe can respawn your friends, that can give you a super UE. I don't even know what that will be able to give you. That will change the pace of the game, that is for sure. We don't know how long they'll stay, but that's it. No other point of interest on the map is being changed. They don't bomb away part of the airport or something. They don't add a huge new point of interest on the map like they did with the factory before. It's just quite saddening. I mean, from this whole patch, apart from the new weapons, the only thing I find interesting is this. That's literally from a complete new Season 5, a complete new content season. The only thing I find interesting is players may now detach from an ascender before reaching their destination. Is anyone else really put off by this? I mean, right now, with everything I see here, like, if I talk from a position of a content creator, so not from a day-by-day gamer, because some day-by-day gamers, they just want to play Warzone, they don't care for content. But if I talk from a position of a content creator, I can make a video about the new Gulag. I can make a video about Combat Scout and Tempered, and obviously that unique Cold-Blooded. Then I can make a video about the new guns for the EM2 as a sniper support and long range. So that's 2 videos. Then as the TAC-9 with the semi, burst, and full auto. So 3 videos. And then I'm done with this patch. Oh, I can make a video about the AMP, obviously, single and dual wield. And that's it. That would be the actual content videos with the new content. And then we are kind of done with this season already and get to start making casting, do this, do that, coaching videos, random bullshit loadouts that make no sense, but they're good for clicks, you know, and so on. But that's it. I mean, we already had to do that last season, and we already had to do that the season before, and then we had to really play the AUK in Rebirth Island. I mean, the good thing is we can double every single loadout, so we can make a Verdansk TAC-9 loadout, and then we can make a Rebirth Island TAC-9 loadout. That's what we can do, and then we're done. From a content perspective, for a creator, this is not it. I mean, right now, they have nothing to offer to interest people in the long term. Obviously, if you want to watch someone play, to frag out, sure, you can see that. Content creator-wise, huge failure. From a casual gamer perspective, I guess the broadcast stations are fun. You know, you can daily land there, have some fun with it. New Gulag, if you die, you go into the Gulag. I mean, the new Gulag is always like, I don't consider that new content because you get died to kind of land there. But if you have a good game, you don't die, you know? Like, I often have games where I don't die a single time. The new perks, I don't see them changing much because you can counter them very good, so you don't actually care about them. Disappointed. Drop in the comments below. What do you think? What do you have to say? I mean, even if an anti-cheat would come right now around the corner, this season wouldn't make the season better. And also, no, making an anti-cheat is no excuse for the lack of content because these are 2 completely different teams that are making them. They seem to be running dry and out of ideas, to be honest. I do believe they're currently hoping for Vanguard to be interesting. But if only new weapons is again their thing, I'm not sure what I want. That's the thing. I'm not sure what I want more for content. I definitely want more map changes. But this ain't it. I'm unhappy. Very unhappy right now. What do you think? Like, drop it in the comments. Drop it in the comments. Content will follow. Don't worry. I just told you what content is possible. But that's after that, we get it all. I wish you a good, fantastic day. Take care. Enjoy Season 5 as much as you can. And have an eye out for the more content videos. Don't forget to subscribe or you'll miss them.